If you've passed the selection process to attend Initial Officer Training, IOT, to become an officer in the Royal Air Force, you're taking up a great challenge, and one that will bring with it great rewards. To become an officer, you need to be self-sufficient and self-disciplined, and we will provide advice and feedback at every stage. You're part of a long tradition of development and leadership here at RAF College, Cranwell. Before joining IOT, you'll complete a familiarisation visit at RAF College, Cranwell. The visit will last 2 days, during which you'll have your boots issued, have a tour of the training facilities, conduct a fitness test, complete your My Life essay, and be given various briefs on what to expect whilst on IOT. This will make certain that you're ready to begin your training. For the first 4 weeks of Term 1, you'll follow a timetable that includes physical education, basic leadership theory, drill, and weapon handling. Runs and gym work will sharpen you up, and you'll reach a higher level of physical fitness than you ever thought possible.
Fitness is taken very seriously. Before coming, I definitely recommend to anyone to work on their fitness, because in doing so, it makes a lot of the other activities through the course that much easier.
To be able to cope with the stresses and demands, you need to be both mentally and physically robust.
Regular kit and room inspections emphasise the importance of self-discipline and maintaining standards. As an officer, you'll have to take the responsibility for instilling self-discipline in your troops. Air Power Studies will give you an understanding of how the RAF carries out its national defence role and interacts with our NATO partners and UN organisations. Learning that giving commands and being an effective leader are not necessarily the same thing. It takes time, effort, and lots of practice. The leadership syllabus runs through all 3 terms, blending theory lessons and practical exercises to realise your potential as an effective junior commander.
You'll be thrown into lots of different situations, but if you're adaptable and capable, then you'll be absolutely fine on this course.
Towards the end of Term 1, you'll visit an RAF Force Development Centre, where the staff will put you through your paces. You'll undertake self-awareness and motivational awareness training to give you a greater understanding of emotional intelligence and how it will assist you as a junior officer. At various stages, you will deploy on leadership exercises in order to further your understanding of the leadership skills you've been taught and to develop your own personal style of leadership. If you've achieved the required standard, you will progress to Term 2.
There will be a good amount of pressure put on you, but having said that, you'll be in very close confines with a very close group of people, and they're going through exactly the same thing as you. They will be there to support you, you'll be there to support them.
The friendships I've made on this course, I can honestly say we'll be friends for life.
In Week 2 of Term 2, you'll strive to prove yourself an effective leader and team member in a wide range of time-sensitive, challenging exercises. You will learn to balance the needs of completing the task with encouraging your team and developing the individual. You'll have to consider possibilities, calculate options, formulate plans, earn your team's support and commitment, and achieve a successful conclusion. There is continuous 360-degree feedback. After each exercise, you, your instructors, and the other members of your team will analyse all the decisions made, actions taken, and lessons learned. Weeks 3 to 6 of Term 2 are dedicated to RAF ethos and culture, how a junior officer should act on and off duty. You'll study the RAF's various roles, learn essential service knowledge, and examine past RAF operations.
You have to motivate them more.
You'll receive university-level education from academic specialists. Your studies are designed to make you more globally, politically, and culturally aware, and to enhance your understanding of the main concept and strategies of air power. In weeks 7 and 8 of Term 2, you'll replicate the setting up and sustainment of a deployed operating base in a hostile overseas environment. During the exercise, you'll adopt the procedures involved in basic military skills, acting on the orders given by other cadets. Every move you make is assessed. Every aspect of your performance and ability is monitored.
I think it's been very difficult, but at the same time, you learn a lot about yourself.
Keep a positive attitude throughout. There are tough times, but in hindsight, you think it was all worth it.
Hopefully, at the beginning of week 10, term 2, you'll be reviewed and advised by your flight commander that you've been recommended to progress to the final term.
Training. You're to go to room 64.
Every effort is made to keep you with your squadron, so you graduate alongside them. If you've experienced difficulties, a remedial package might be recommended between terms. The aim of term 3 is to prepare you for the life you'll lead after you graduate. You'll learn what will be expected of you on your first posting. You'll start with a week of academic studies and then move on to the carousel, a series of training exercises that take place in 3 very different but equally challenging environments. You'll be taught the fundamental skills of the RAF's core military role. You'll have the opportunity to take part in a study of leadership, visit the RAF Club and the Hendon Museum, and plan for Operation Mucronus. A week of adventurous training will give you an opportunity to practice your leadership and management in a totally different environment. This is also a good test of your physical and mental robustness. For the final exercise, you'll be part of a team running a deployed operating base and in charge of everything from organising guard rotas and erecting tents to planning air operations and briefing pilots. It's a great chance to practice doing the job. You're now only weeks away from starting. A decision to confirm your graduation will be made based on your performance during term 3. You'll be watched very closely to ensure that you continue to meet the high standards we expect of RAF officers.
It's one of the toughest things I've ever done, but I'll be so proud of myself when I graduate.
There's a lot of hard work that goes into 30 weeks here. I've learned an awful lot, but you do count down the days because you know it's all worth it in the end. When I graduate from Cranwell, I can't wait for that moment, to be honest with you.
The graduation parade offers you the chance to demonstrate to family and friends just how much you've achieved. And the pride that you rightly feel will be evident in the standards of drill, your dress and deportment displayed on the parade ground. You'll now have completed the transition from civilian through officer cadet to RAF officer. You'll find it's the perfect end to an unforgettable experience. As an officer in the Royal Air Force, you'll have first-rate management and leadership skills. You'll continue to use your initiative, make decisions under pressure, and lead by example.